fun news, apparently respecter of all humans, Bobby Kotick, has filed a defamation lawsuit against Go Media due to articles written by some of their websites Gizmodo and Kotaku. Now the articles themselves are apparently about how Bobby Kotick wants to buy TikTok, but it's because of the fact that both these articles mentioned a California Civil Rights Department investigation into the company he was previously the CEO of, Activision Blizzard. And we all know Activision Blizzard as the consumer-friendly company that releases Call of Duty every year. Now, if you want to know, apparently the whole lawsuit investigation was about employee discrimination and equal pay at Activision Blizzard. The suit, from what I can tell, was basically about how Activision Blizzard discriminated against women at the company, including by denying promotion opportunities and paying them less money than men for doing the same exact work at that company. The article goes on to say that this entire lawsuit investigation got settled in 2023 with no court or any independent investigation has substantiated any allegations. The article then goes on to say, Courthouse News quotes Kotick's complaint as reading, Kotaku and Gizmodo went out of their way to include withdrawn false allegations relating to workplace issues which Go Media knew had been conclusively disproven by numerous investigations. So that sparked a bit of my childlike intrigue where I went over to Kotaku, tried to find the article to see if any of this matched up. And at first glance, when I started reading through the article, I didn't notice anything kind of that crazy. It seemed like pretty much everything I had already read. And then I saw this thing at the bottom that basically just showed that it had been updated to include some of the extra notes about the CRD settlement, that Activision Blizzard denied any wrongdoing, and that the settlement basically confirmed that the CRD couldn't find anything to support these claims. The Aftermath article then goes on to say that Courthouse News writes that Kotick and his representatives repeatedly wrote to Go Media demanding corrections to the articles. Both Kotaku and Gizmodo's articles were updated after publishing to add details about the settlement. This article then goes on to say that the Washington Post has a story that it basically explores Kotick's history of litigation, detailing how he's shown a willingness to devote enormous resources to even the most minor feud, and has engaged in year-long battles against enemies big and small. A representative for Kotick apparently disputed those characterizations, describing the then owner of Activision as a reluctant litigant. And now after reading this and just kind of getting a bit of understanding about the lawsuit itself, and maybe that Bobby Kotick is allegedly pretty sue-happy, no matter if you're a very big person with a ton of money or someone that is basically going paycheck to paycheck, which is why I need to say, I'm sorry. I am sorry for potentially saying anything terrible about you. It was all for jokes and laughter, and I never meant anything to really offend you. I loved you in Moneyball. I've loved every Call of Duty that's ever been made when you were the CEO of Activision Blizzard. And really staying on the topic of Moneyball, I feel like you deserved an Oscar for being the best lead actor in the film. I loved all the games that you guys published so much that I was actually one of the first people in line for Men in Black Alien Crisis when it came out in 2012. I mean, all the memes, maybe hateful comments, everything was all pure joke. And everything against you was all purely alleged. There was no actual concrete evidence. I understand. Bobby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you don't take offense to anything. It's all for pure jokes and for fun. It's to make people laugh. I hope you understand that. And the last thing I want to say is... Hold on a second. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, this is him. This is BUSHBERRY, yeah. Oh. He wants to file a lawsuit? For what? The video I'm working on? Are you kidding me?